Hi, it's Red Songbird, the Michelle Birdsong, Mary Magdalene in New York City. You're looking at a picture of Jesus Christ, Gurinder Singh, Dhillon, the Buddha, Santa Claus, and his wife, the Michelle Birdsong, when she was Mary Magdalene, and Stevie Wonder when he was in love with Eve in the Garden of Eden, and when he was in love with Mary Magdalene, when he was Judas Iscariot. Okay, so I am doing part 2 of Who Am I to Defend Gurinder Singh. 4 of my grandchildren were saints in their past lives. Let's get situated here. I am the mother of Pope St. Peter, successor, Pope St. Linus, to be Wayne Dyer. He was Wayne Dyer to be Giancarlo Arturo, born to me November 4th, 2019. I'm the mother of the guru lost in Radhaswami history, now Robin Michelle Birdsong. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in creative writing from Empire State University of New York. I have traveled outside the country to Kingston and Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Acapulco, Mexico, New Delhi, Amritsar, and Beas, India. Many people in the United States don't even have passports. My daughter Robin, I counted, she has been to 34 countries and states. She's a world traveler. I am a breast cancer survivor. Gurinder Singh also had cancer. He's a cancer survivor, my husband. I have traveled back in time and discovered some of my past lives' identities and the past lives of others. I was Linus Pauling, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, Socrates, Shakespeare, Marcus Aurelius, projection of Marilyn Monroe, Ayn Rand, Queen Isabella, Virgin Queen of England, Elizabeth I, and others. Whatever I've accomplished in my life, I did it with the help of the Son, God, my Father, and His Son, my brother, husband, mother, Gurinder Singh, Dhillon, Jesus Christ, the Buddha, Santa Claus, St. Nicholas. And despite having whatever I've accomplished, despite having grown up under the laws of segregation in the South, Clarksville, Tennessee. Excuse me. I am, according to my birth certificate, 74 years old and expecting Jesus Christ, Gurinder Singh's Gurinder Singh Dhillon's baby, November 4th, less than a month away. Though he has not touched me this life, and I'm expecting a boy, her, Aria Elizabeth Michelle's twin. Aria Michelle is Gurinder Singh's daughter, and her twin is Giancarlo Arturo. Dr. Wayne Dyer, who was Pope St. Linus, the second Pope, the successor to Pope St. Peter, who was the successor to Jesus Christ, God. Gurinder Singh, Dhillon, and I, wedding is locked. It's for eternity. We have chosen our genders, also locked. I am and will continue to be a woman, to say the word, a woman. And he is perfectly content to be and remain a man. Amen. My daughter Robin Michelle Birdsong is shopping a television series about a couple such as ours, somewhat like us. She is a world traveler, as I said earlier, with a master's degree in independent studies from Goddard College. She is a wonderful singer, not surprising considering her biological father is Stevie Wonder, and her other father was Edwin Birdsong, her black Disneyland dad, and her day-to-day fed and clothed her father was white, Michael John Spear. Singh Birdsong, Guru Jagat Singh, and former President Harry S. Truman, Jimi Hendrix, Mozart, and King Charlemagne, Charles the Great, in past life, is her brother. This life. You can't make this stuff up. Robin and Singh's baby sister Melanie L. Spear was Christopher Columbus, St. Patrick, patron saint of the poor, Vincent van Gogh, genius mentally tortured, driven to suicide due to poverty at age 32. Goddess Isis, Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, the present-day mother of four saints. Melanie's biological father, who never laid a hand on me, is Leonard Bernstein, mentored classical musical conductor Isaiah Allen Jackson. Her other father, Melanie's other father, who fed and clothed her, was Michael John Spear, St. Anthony. Radhaswami Guru, Great Master Sawan Singh, Albert Speer, Peter Paul Rubens, the Flemish painter, master, and Frank Lloyd Wright, who designed the Guggenheim Museum, among other unique edifices. I should say that Stevie Wonder, Robin Birdsong's biological father, never laid a hand on me either. We created the baby Robin first in our hearts. The hearts signal the brains signal the genitals. What starts in the mind, you can hold in your hand one day. Robin was Queen Elizabeth. No, she was Queen Victoria. I made a mistake. I wrote Elizabeth. She was Queen Victoria, Empress of India. St. Francis of Assisi. The Guru lost in Radhaswami history. She was Voltaire, the writer. King James Version of the Bible renowned. Dr. Spock, Dr. Seuss, Galileo, Michelangelo, once the bride of Guillaume, Crown Prince of Luxembourg, and the bride of Earl Percy, aristocrat and businessman, owner of Hogwarts, the castle used in Harry Potter films, and Earl Percy was Indiana Jones. Robin was Azura, youngest child of Adam, Michael Bublé, and Eve, the Michelle Birdsong. Robin was the sister and wife of Seth, Adam and Eve's third and perfect son, now Will Smith, who was Jesus Christ's disciple St. Thomas, willing to die with Jesus. Will Smith was St. Thomas Aquinas, Cicero, and the founding father John Hancock, the first to sign the Declaration of Independence. Robin Michelle Birdsong's other father is Gurinder Singh Dhillon. She is my daughter. He is my husband. He has been ordered by the High Court in New Delhi to pay him and his Indian family, wife, 2 sons, and daughter-in-law to pay back $342 million. That's hundreds of millions of dollars. Gurinder Singh explained he does not owe his distant cousins, the Singh brothers, this money. One of the brothers, Shavinder Singh, had wanted Gurinder to make him a guru. Some of the, maybe all of the accusations leveled against Gurinder is to pay Gurinder Singh Dhillon back for not favoring him, Shavinder. Gurinder Singh Dhillon's other daughter, Robin Birdsong, is in New Delhi at this moment. This is the Hindu temple across the way from where she's staying. And let me just get up and show you. This is the front to where she's staying. Notice it says Tulsi. Her mother was Tulsi Sahib. This is a church Robin attends while in India. Notice the streamers. Okay, this is where she is right now. As Gurinder Singh is going through these false accusations, she's near him in New Delhi. Gurinder Singh Dhillon's other daughter, Robin Birdsong, is in New Delhi at this moment. She's been there a couple of weeks. She saw Gurinder at satsang Friday. She had to travel 2 hours to satsang and another 2 hours from satsang for a half-an-hour satsang conducted in a language she does not speak. She didn't mind, she said, due to the cadence of their voices and his facial expression and body language. She got the gist of what was being said. She just spoke to Gurinder Singh Dhillon about her troubles, the death of her father. She doesn't know her biological father, Stevie Wonder, and he's still alive. She does know that Steve's brother, Milton, was her father in a past life. She also told Guru Gurinder in front of 20,000 disciples in the UK that her so-called friend, an African named Lillian, strung her along, promising her a dream job, and that she promised she was going to purchase Robin's screenplay, only to back out of the deal. Obviously, Robin's mother had been right all along about the African woman. She had said from the beginning that Lillian was conning Robin. Robin, believing Lillian, reassured her other father, Edwin Birdsong, that she'd be all right. She'd have money soon. He had been helping Robin out financially, as well as some of the 8 other children their mothers had said was his. Turns out Singh Birdsong is Edwin Birdsong's only biological child, the only person who has a rightful claim to Edwin's estate. Singh Birdsong is Edwin Birdsong's only heir. And I am heir to the fortunes of the Son, God, because I was his daughter. I am his daughter. Right. After Edwin's mind was set to rest about Robin's well-being, he went on and let go of his will, his purpose to live, and died. He told Michelle he wanted to get another human form, that of Robin's firstborn. But Edwin soon found out that he doesn't have enough good karma to warrant a human form, due to his lack of gratitude and his disloyalty toward his wife, the Michelle Birdsong, who had worked tirelessly alongside Edwin, helping him get discovered by Stevie Wonder, who's been in love with the Michelle since he was a serpent and she was Eve in the Garden of Eden. He fell in love with her again when she was Mary Magdalene, the wife of Jesus Christ, in the 1st century. Edwin, based on the image of Michelle created for him, a unique spokesman for black people as exemplified on their album What It Is, though she is mentioned only as the writer of the words Edwin sang, the lyricist. It mentions nowhere how she spent hour after hour after hour greasing Edwin's scalp, parting small amount of his hair and plaiting it, spent time decorating his clothes with big and little, large and small stars, giving him a unique appearance. and writing sometimes shocking song lyric to give Edwin an image of being real, authentic spokesman for the black experience. Edwin in America. Edwin had grown up in an upper middle class black environment. His father was a big town black preacher, Reverend Sidney Birdsong, a friend of the mayor, Tom Bradley, the black mayor. Edwin Birdsong sang the Michelle Birdsong's experiences. She had grown up in the segregated South, which she talked about on the What It Is album in the words of the song Mr. Moneyman and the Uncle Tom Gang. The Michelle Birdsong thought she was writing about Edwin's father when she wrote the song My Father Preaches, but it's been revealed to her by Jesus Christ Gurinder Singh Dhillon that her father does preach, or at least he did preach when he was alive. Her biological father was Reverend Dr. Wilbur Daniel of St. John the Baptist Church of Clarksville, Tennessee, and the Antioch Baptist Church of Chicago, Illinois, a congressional candidate for the Republican Party. I doubt Edwin knew any welfare recipients. It was the Michelle's friend Nadine Marshall of Clarksville, Tennessee, that now deceased, that the Michelle wrote so emotionally about in the song that Edwin sang on What It Is and at the Poor People's Rally in Washington, D.C. This is a cover of the album What It Is that I'm talking about. Before the hundreds of thousands of people gathered there, the song was called It Ain't No Fun Being a Welfare Recipient. Like I said, Edwin didn't know anything about poverty. Let's see. The moment before Edwin sang the song, It Ain't No Fun Being a Welfare Recipient, his image was captured sitting at the piano before the mass of hundreds of thousands of people was captured in a photo that was shown next day on the front page of the New York Times. This was in the 70s. So after this help, the bleeding onto paper of her heart, undertaking the grueling task of taming his wild afro and probably 100, maybe more small plaits, using her ability as an astrologer to tell the radio station guys, the disc jockeys, about their horoscopes, about themselves, hitchhiking to the Midwest to promote the album What It Is. Two people trying to create a movement that would wake people up didn't get seen by the black masses, and the powers that be certainly weren't going to promote this intelligent American Bob Marley type entertainer, especially since it wasn't Edwin's heart that What It Is represented. It was his wife's. But it did get Edwin his dream, which was to make money with his music. The Michelle wanted to change the desperate lives of the marginalized. In that sense, they were mismatched. The Michelle divorced Edwin to his surprise. He cried. She was surprised he cried. She thought, are you crazy? You think I'm going to put up with you making a baby with another woman and telling me you're not going to leave her? You expect me to be part of be the wife when you have another wife? No way. Okay, this video, the time is up. I'll have to make a part 3. Okay, this is Michelle Birdsong signing out for now.